Alright. What is going on, everybody? It is I, the Otaku of Trades, and we are back live once more with more Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Because today is the day. The day indeed. And I keep pressing the... It pains me to no end that freaking... The buttons that are the button that's normally the pause button is not the pause button. It's freaking ding or just like start. It's pressing right on the freaking D on the freaking touchpad. That's freaking start. And left that's select. I will never get used to that. That on like these games. And sup Viz, how are you doing? Alright. Let me make sure about the audio here. When Deborah attacks the Z Fighters. Yeah, what about it? Vegeta's dreams. He knows we are here. Yeah. Yeah. What about it? I thought the delivery was funny. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, old DBZ. Just old anime in general. Just have those funny ass freaking. I'll always have those funny reads. Yeah, I forgot how smug Shin was. Yeah, no, Supreme Kai is legitimately acted like the smuggest the smug piece of shit. When if you really think about it. Out of every single Z that literally I think any Z fighter could beat him. I can't remember his real name. I don't even think they ever say his real name. Everyone just calls him Supreme Kai. But yeah, just legitimately, he is like the weakest character there. Yeah, they reveal it in Daima. Well, I haven't watched. I haven't gone around to watching Daima yet, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, like it is. I still find it funny to this day. Just like Piccolo, just with Piccolo being like all like, I was just like, oh, he's so powerful. It's the Supreme Kai. And then like literally the rest of the series, or just the rest of that season, really, it's just showing how much of a bitch Supreme Kai is. I was good. How does he know about the Kais? I mean, he's been with. I mean, he was literally. He literally met King Kai, so of course he. I mean, like he. It's like he was. I mean, like he was a. Or just like Kami knew about the Kais, and Piccolo met King Kai, so I mean, of course he would have some knowledge on the Kais. But yeah, like it is, it's still, but yeah, like actually, Rom, actually, you bringing up Deborah, because I finally managed to or just like I finally was able to unlock Deborah. I unlocked Deborah in freaking Squadra. So I got to have fun with him. I wonder if Bob is stronger than Shin. Okay, I do not think Bobbity is stronger than Shin. Just like, he is not. I highly doubt. I mean, I highly doubt that Supreme Kai is strong. I mean that Bobby's stronger than Supreme Kai. But Deborah is definitely stronger than Supreme Kai, because Supreme Kai was freaking terrified of Deborah. Just like the entire freaking, just like the instant we see Deborah, he's like pissing his freaking pants. And it's just like, oh, that's Deborah, the Demon King. I mean, pretty much when you can. When you have a cheap move like that, of course, everyone would be. I mean, like, anyone would be stronger than, would be considered the strongest if they had a cheap move like that. Because I mean, shit. If we want to be completely honest, if you're gauging power off of one move, freaking Devilman from Ball is the strongest person in the entire universe. Since he can literally, if you have any evil in your heart, he can kill you. The only reason he lost, I mean, the only reason he lost to Goku in Ball was because Goku had no evil in his heart. I mean, hell, there's an entire your what if story in freaking Tenkaichi 3 about Devilman fighting Frieza when he comes to Earth, and then Devilman solos Frieza's men, solos King Cold and Frieza, simply because he can literally just make them all suffer heart attacks with his power. Oh yeah. And speaking of Frieza, I also unlocked Frieza in Squadra. I've not gotten a chance to try out Frieza, but from what I've seen, Frieza is apparently one of those that's really difficult to get good with, simply because their whole deal is just like sending Zarbon and Dodoria to him do shit. So like at some point I plan on, like next time I play Squadra, I'll probably get some, like, try out playing as Frieza, because Lord knows I'll need to play as Frieza if I want to raise my star rank anyways. Okay. Yeah. Alright. So, where... Oh, no, there's the ladder. Alright, cool. You can't see me, I'm on the egg. You fool. Alright. Alright. Oh yeah, and also on the turning things to stone deal, that move's only that move's again only useful if he hits your skin. Because if he just hits your clothes, you can literally just either remove the item or just tear off the part that's been spat onto so that it doesn't fully petrify you. And then also, not to mention, as long as you can kill him before he, just like as long as you can kill him just kill him before he basically kills you, then you're fine.
Once you shoot a bulb, you'll need to then take out the bulb the electricity is going to. If you miss and break the wrong bulb, there'll be a big power surge and kablam!
Which yeah, like pretty much if we're also going to be honest about Deborah's power, if we look at, like, judging from what we could see, Deborah might have been as strong as Cell, which means Goku and Vegeta were definitely way stronger than Deborah. The only reason Deborah was seen as much of a big threat was because he was forced to fight Gohan. If he didn't have to fight Gohan, who was literally out of practice for several years, he would have lost, like, horrifically. So Gunabody used Deborah's energy. I mean that's one of those things with the Boo arc that like you probably don't. That's like the plot hole, because it's like because it's just like, dude, why go after these guys? You literally have someone who pretty much, you have this strong individual right here with you, and you were also completely fine with Boo killing him once he was once Boo was revived. So like, what was just stopping you from just bleeding Deborah dry and just using him? But I mean, one other possibility is that Deborah didn't have enough energy to revive Boo, because let's not forget in the show, when we actually see Gohan's energy injected, the meter only went up a bit. The only fight that gave Boo a ton of energy was Vegeta and Goku's fight. So, like, essentially two Super Saiyan 2s basically fighting each other. Alright. Drop that. And that. Like they put. Here's the thing: if we're going to start nitpicking freaking the Boo saga, the entire thing falls the fuck apart. Because like, again, if we're going to be completely honest, the Boo saga is not good. It's got a ton of really good moments, but if you compare it to everything else, it's really bad. Alright, and since I'm already Bentley, we can just head over here. Alright. Oh yeah, but speaking of Dragon Ball Z, which makes me think of Team 4 Star, Lil Karibo finally posted something again after being gone for a while. So and he's talked about, and he mentioned how he's close to being done with the next episode for Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge, so I'm very excited for that. Because I've been kind of wanting to go back and just rewatch all of Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Vega's going to a trophy, and then into a burn down giant melting this platinum run.
You'll need to head inside and use your muscle to finish the job.
Just
The Murray will be ready to go.
okay. So just any reason why you decided to just put the title in backwards? I cast confusion. It worked. I mean, I mean, it did work. I was wondering why the hell you friggin' put that shit in backwards. Or I mean, almost backwards. Oh yeah, right. This part always kind of confused me because now out of nowhere, like Bentley's freaking hacking gets hacking shots get this ricochet to them, which is like completely new and it always caught me off guard, or just I always thought it was weird. Like, don't get me wrong, the ricocheting shots make dealing with the turrets so much easier, but it is weird as like, why now and not even bringing any of it up. And I did not enjoy this part. Well, hey, I mean the hacking in the second game is not that good. Or just like the hacking was always annoying when I was younger. Or now that I'm older, or just as I got older and I knew how to deal with it, it became much easier. If they did in one of the Jack and Daxter games, I think too, something similar. I think with Daxter, yeah, like Daxter had this entire freaking hacking mini game, but it was literally just like freaking Pac-Man. And it was one of the more annoying things on the planet because it was literally you fuck up once and you're a freaking goner. Like, yeah, it was. I mean, I didn't like it either. Like, good Lord, I love Jack too. But when people ask, like, he keeps saying how Jack 2 was better than 3, I have to disagree super hard. Simply because Jack 2 was way more infuriating than Jack 3. Like don't get me wrong, Jack 3 had its annoying parts, but at the very least, I never Jack 3 never got to a point where I literally stopped playing the damn game because I was sick and tired of all the bullshit. I absolutely wish they used Dark Jack more for the story. It just didn't really matter. I tried to go the entire game not using it outside specific moments that's required. Also, Jack 3 was absolutely better than 2. Yeah, like it really was kind of a like the transfer. Like, what is kind of like when you do bring it up, it is something that is just like, yeah, no, the story didn't really like throwing around Dark Jack a whole lot. So it's like they like, because if I'm trying to think, because I think the only time Dark Jack actually shows up or is even mentioned in the story, or like is only like twice, and it's both at the beginning of the game. Yeah, but like it was just a different kind of weapon. Yeah, like essentially, it's because like you could legitimately go go through all of Jack 2 without ever using Dark Jack's powers. Because they were all offensive. Jack 3 at the very least was... And yeah. And to be fair, even in Jack 3, Dark Jack is not even... Like, you don't even... Or just like, you only ever use one of the powers to one of the abilities to actually progress. And that's the Dark Blast. Which now, I know that technically the in-game lists the invisibility shit that you get as a Dark Jack power because it's Dark Eco based, but even I'm just like, that's a bit of a stretch calling that one of Dark Jack's powers, since one, you don't turn into Dark Jack to use it, and two, it's a circumstantial power because you have to have that statue in order to turn invisible. So, I still found myself in light Jack form more than dark form. Light form was just more beneficial. Oh yeah. It's also primarily because, like, here's the thing: the dark form was nice, but the problem with the dark form was that you transform into it, you use one ability, and you're done. Which, don't get me wrong, that one ability basically nukes the entire field, but at the same time, it's just like, I want to still fight in this form. But then the other big thing when it came to Light Jack was the fact that you could still use your guns as Light Jack, which gave you way better range than Dark Jack. And also on top of that, while you were in Light Jack mode, your guns gained the benefit of your life form as well, as the guns dealt more damage. But imagine if you could go invisible without the situational circumstance, and they just add actual stealth missions. Oh yeah. Oh, you know, it would actually have been cool if they let you just use the ability, but it drained Dark Eco. You know, it's because then it would have actually have made sense for it being a Dark Jack ability. But yeah, even when you do turn invisible, it doesn't even use eco. It's just like, oh, it's just like, okay, you now have like a 10-second timer to go out and fuck shit up.
Once they're locked in the up position, you'll be able to take them out from the top level. Heads up, pal. You've got company.
Speaking of angry, the tummy's rumbling and must attend to a meeting with the lower management. Yeah, I know. You go have fun with that. Oh man, just thinking about Jack and Daxter is reminding me that because I want to do the Jack and Daxter games, because Lord knows I want their platinum trophies, because I want to say the PS4 version of Jack and Daxter Precursor Legacies trophy, like platinum trophy, but I don't have because I know it's one of them I don't have. I either don't have the PS3 version or the PS3 trophies, or I don't have the PS4 trophies. So in Borderlands 4, there's a volume slider for Claptrap. Yeah, I know. You know, I saw that. I found out about that earlier or no. I found out about that last night, and I was like, oh, that's That's freaking great. And pretty much Claptrap will literally, just like, try to like be like, hey, stop that! No, don't do that! No! And I'm just like, that's freaking great. I love that. Which pretty much like it kind of shows that like the game's got the humor or that you would want them to have. It's just a freaking shame that the guy in charge is acting like a raging d-bag. Because like I heard that that he literally went on like because like if you're trying to play it, because like I'll say this, don't play Borderlands 4 on PC, get it on console, because it is not optimized on PC. And people are are upset about that, rightfully so. And pretty much he and like the head of Gearbox basically told them, we'll either upgrade your PC or don't get the game. But the problem is that apparently people who have like the actual like or just who have up-to-date PCs are having difficulty playing it. Which yeah, it's just like, dude, that's a horrible fucking outlook. This is how you kill your freaking company's reputation.
So that we can destroy the robotic bird. The only catch is that she's unable to locate this blimp on
that's literally the same energy like when like during the Diablo Immortal thing the guy just going, you all have phones.
She'll take one of us on board to act as a tail gunner in a dogfight against Clocklot. This is it. We don't have time for another plan. We're almost over Paris, and if that hate hypnosis light show goes off, well, you know the story.
All right. And is it only just this? Yes, it looks like it's only just this. All right.
Okay, Sly. We need to send Carmelita a radio pulse so she can home in on the blip.
But yeah, like back with what I was saying about Jak and Daxter. It's because like I want to play because like I want to get all their trophies, because I have all the games on my PS5 now, and I want, and pretty much I want to play through them, get the other platinums, and because at some point we're going to get all the Sly Games platinums, so it's like I want to get all the like all the old school freaking PlayStation 2 classics, because there's also the Ratchet and Clank ones, the Ratchet and Clank games I want to do as well, because I've got the platinum trophy for because like as you can see in the like the trophy room, or just like the trophy cabinet friggin' thread in the Discord, I've got the platinum trophy in the Ratchet and Clank 1 remake game that was like done like for the movie, and I've also got the platinum for Rift Apart, and I also have it for the original Ratchet and Clank, because which is all ones I did on my own, like on my own before I started streaming, and I was in the middle of doing one for for Going Commando before pretty much other stuff got in the way. And let me tell you, trying to get the platinum trophy in the original Ratchet and Clank is a actual nightmare. Because one of the achievements is getting like 1,000,000 bolts or some shit like that. And the problem is that there's no good bolt grinding in gimmick in the original game. So pretty much I literally had to do like some research on it and literally had to learn a like a glitch in order to get me into a spot where I could essentially infinitely grind bolts. Essentially turning the game into an idle resource game. But what was so freaking dumb was that this glitch, or like this little like cheese method took literally an entire night to get it to work. Like because pretty much you gain bolts very slowly in the old in like the original Ratchet and Clank. It's not like the other games where like you can get bolts relatively easily, because Lord knows I would have just like done arena shit if I to gain bolts, but the first game doesn't have a freaking arena. So like I literally remember finally getting into the position where I could get these bolts, and I then had to essentially tape the I had to literally tape the fire button on my PS3 controller down. I had to tape it down with like with something pressed on it so that it would still freaking so that this thing could like destroy these infinitely spawning crates to keep grabbing the bolts. But yeah, it was ridiculous that I even had to do that. All right. So, but then, yeah, Lord. But like at least with the other Ratchet and Clank games, they'll have their stuff that's annoying. Like I do think that there's achievements for like getting the skill points and stuff. But that's like, but that's basically just like looking up a thing and then just doing that thing. And some of it's just like, oh hey, you killed these enemies this way in this location, or just like you did this obscure thing. Here's some points.
Looks like for once, let's cut the flirty chit chat and get down to business. I need an experienced tail gunner. Jump in and grab the gun. We've got a bird to take down.
That's not flirty chit-chat?
Oh yeah, no, I remember this. I remember this being a pain. Just because of because it just taking a while. It's especially when the friggin' turret keeps overheating.
Take that, Mila.
All right. It's because like I'm also certain that this gun that this turret overheats faster than any of the others. Oh yeah, that's the most annoying bit, those stupid gates, because you have to be so careful when you shoot these things. Because hitting the gate once flips it so that you can pass through. But if you accidentally shoot it again, it'll flip it closed. And it doesn't help when you have a bunch of missiles flying at you as well. So I remember as a kid, this being my least favorite part, or aside from the hacking, because I would always hit the gate while trying to hit one of the missiles, or just like hit it the gate again, closing it, especially on that bit when they would throw multiple gates at once. Is I would hit one, try to hit the other, miss, hit the first gate, and close it right as it got close to me. Okay. Oh, and that's not fair. Just decides to shh. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, yeah, no, I completely forgot that like if you don't shoot her while her eyes are like glowing, she'll just shoot you and deal a shitload of damage.
And I think she's going to take it out on us. I'm coming, guys. Hold on.
All right. And it land.
I'm hyperventilating. I need a paper bag.
Okay. Oh. That works.
Help! Anyone! SOS!
Okay. Yeah, I think that's what I gotta hit.
Make it fast, Sly. I feel really sick.
Alright. Right there. Okay.
Piece of me. Don't worry. There's plenty to go around.
You might have a new body, Neela, but you're still the low-down, backstabbing coward we've beaten time and time again. This won't be any different.
Be brave while you can. You might not be able to hate, but I feel some power growing within me.
I feel something growing within me. A power, an awesome power, you could say. Hello? Yeah. Okay, Lord. Okay, yeah, no, that's... I mean, that's not how it's supposed to go. I'm supposed to jump onto... Supposed to, like, jump up here, and then she would start trying to shoot me. Like, try to shoot me off her back. I guess I bugged it slightly because I was just that good.
did it.
Right on.
It's an emotional moment.
Die, Sex, die! My hate will smash you.
Watch out. That thing's still kicking.
My hate will smash you.
Lachla mentioned something about a hate chip. It sounded like the source of her power.
Yeah, I know.
We remove it.
I don't think they did. I mean, I don't think she did.
Little open head surgery. I'll pry open that beak so that Bentley can go to town with his bombs.
It's because like, I don't remember her ever mentioning the hate chip, unless it was some part of like that little beat down I was doing earlier that she never got to do because the fight went by so quickly.
I hate you, Cooper Gang. I will find you in your sleep and I will destroy you. You will never know a moment's peace for the rest of your short, miserable lives. The Clocklock will know revenge. I am revenge. I am the Alpha and the Omega. Clocklock!
All right. Boop boop boop. Big bombs.
I still have my hate shit. You will not defeat me. Never!
Yeah, no, you say that, and then the hate chip's just right there. So yeah, thanks. The hate chip.
Let's get out of here. She's about to explode. Ah! My glasses.
Not the glasses.
Pick me up. I can't walk.
Come on, Sly, let's get out of here.
Yeah, no, and that totally has like no repercussions whatsoever. Whatsoever. Victory, but at what cost?
And there we were, at the end of the road.
Brotherhood of
The Claw
Thieves.
Gang had been defeated, and the clockwork parts lay scattered around in heaps. Yet, despite the explosion, they remained pristine. It was as if nothing could ever hurt them. Carmelita cursed herself for showing up too late to get a few shots in on Clockla. So she took it out on what was close at hand, the hate chip. And just like that, it was over. Without that core piece, that essential center of clockwork, there was nothing left. The parts aged before our eyes as if time had finally caught up with the ancient bird. How ironic that Carmelita, a police officer, would be the one to lift the curse from the Cooper family. The menace of clockwork would never again rise to threaten me or my children. True to her nature, she informed us that we were all under arrest. But one look at my gang told me that we were in no shape for a fast getaway. So I offered to go peacefully in exchange for letting my friends walk. They'd taken some bruises through all of this, but I was surprised, shocked really, to see them leave their gear behind as they walked away. Their wounds were deeper than I'd imagined. Those guys were hurting. Carmelita's old police unit soon arrived. With me in custody, her name was cleared, and she even got a well-deserved promotion. It was the least I could do. The ride to HQ started with us sitting in silence, trying to read each other's thoughts. As the reality of my capture started to sink in, she began to relax, and we got to talking. We spoke freely about our previous adventures, comparing notes and even getting in a few laughs. Then we started talking about, well, everything. Books, music, art. It was like we were on a first date. She even showed me the bottle she'd been saving for the special occasion of my arrest. My heart sank when she realized that our short flight across town had already taken 2 hours, a fact I'd kind of clued into after seeing the Eiffel Tower float by 17 times. She went forward to ask the pilot what was up, and it looked like my pals had left me a little going-away present before taking off. Floating away on the night breeze, I could faintly make out Carmelita's voice.
I'll find you, Cooper!
And there we go. And I just realized I forgot to add something to the interpreter room, so I'm going to have to fix that.
I'll be seeing you soon, Ringtail.
So I just realized I did not add this version. I didn't add Sly 1 to the list, so or just like the PS5 version of Sly 1 to the list. So I'm going to have to fix that up. But yeah, that is Sly 2 Band of Thieves. And again, freaking love this game. Love it a lot. Pretty much the first Sly game I ever played, and I'm happy it was, because this was so much fun. And pretty much, hopefully, once Sucker Punch is done with freaking Ghost of Yote and all that, since they have been stated to be a company that like focuses on like one project at a time, I hope that at some point we will finally get like the last freaking game, or just like one more game to fully tie everything up. Alright, so give me 1 second here while I fix this stuff up here right now. Alright. And let's see here. Yeah, I know. Save some penguins, immediately got frozen again. I do like the nice little epilogues for like the whole where are they now kind of deal. All right. Let me see. Just making sure that I spelled this correctly here. Let's see here. All right. All right. And then might as well here. Oh yeah, right. There was something where yeah, like what was this again? I don't remember. Okay, because I remember there being something where like you hit it at like the right, you hit something like that and it just gives you a like a special little sequence or something, like a little short that was made, but anyways, that is it for this game. So yeah, just again, final thoughts. Love this game a lot, but definitely, but I still hold firm that while this game is great, I prefer the third game, because and like the original trilogy, because just Honor Among Thieves was just good. If I remember correctly, I think Honor Among Thieves was technically shorter because I think it's like 6 chapters, whereas like 6 episodes, like 6 or 7 episodes, whereas this one was 8. But I do remember that Sly 3 definitely had a lot more like fun and interesting stuff going for it. All right, but either way, with that said, that is it for this game, and we will now be moving on to the next game. So I will be ending the VOD here, just for Sly, and so that we can, and then we'll pick the VOD back up when we start our next game, which will be Fallout New Vegas. Just gotta get everything moved over to Fallout New Vegas first. Anyways, just one second. I'm doing another quick little glance through here. Okay. Yeah. All right. And no, I will not go outside. You can't. I was already outside. You cannot make me game. All right. So for everyone watching this as a VOD, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Take care.